And live local coverage. This is News 10.
A group of black state lawmakers is pushing for reparative justice in Michigan. Good evening. I'm David Andrews. Ann is off tonight. Our state capitol correspondent Ava Moschette examines the multi-part package and why the House Speaker says it isn't a priority.
A push for reparative justice in Michigan, and the timing is no coincidence. I'm Ava Moschette at the state capitol, where lawmakers are introducing a package they say would finally put infrastructure behind the promise of equality.
History does not simply disappear because time passes. Justice requires remembrance, and remembrance requires action.
On the eve of Juneteenth, the Legislative Black Caucus introduced new ideas for addressing history. It's called the Reparative Justice Package, and in 3 parts, it would create a commission to study descendants of enslaved people in Michigan and make recommendations for their reparations, establish a permanent Office of Freedmen Affairs in the state government, and allow more funding for data collection across the state. Supporters say they're asking for $3 to $5 million in funding.
We cannot deliver justice if we are unwilling to do the work and put in the infrastructure necessary to understand what justice requires.
House Speaker Matt Hall is firing back, saying this budget season he has different priorities.
A lot of these type of task forces are pushing these reparations where we would take resources from schools and police and local governments and pay reparations. I don't support that.
But supporters of this package say they hope to see movement this term, but also say they'll continue the push for as long as it takes.
If we don't get it through this legislative session, we will do it the next one, and we'll keep on going just like our ancestors did.
The package still needs a committee hearing before it can move forward. Reporting at the Capitol, Ava Moschette.